Hello, Dr. Frankenberry here from the year 2021 at the Constitutional Convention on May 25th, 1787. I'm here at the State House in Philadelphia where Congress opened several days later than planned because of the slow arrival of some of the delegates. All of the states were represented except for Rhode Island, which declined to attend. Washington, noted for his patience and fairness, was selected as a presiding officer, and all 55 delegates attended. Though often regarded as great sages by later generations, the delegates were largely lawyers, merchants, and planters who represented their personal and regional interests. What was remarkable, however, was the degree to which the delegates managed to subordinate those interests at crucial times in order to reach a series of compromises. Many were experienced in colonial and state government, and others had records of service in the army and in the courts. 8 had signed the Declaration of Independence, and 17 were known slave owners. Interestingly, a number of prominent figures of the day did not attend, including Richard Henry Lee, Patrick Henry, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Samuel Adams, and John Hancock. The stated goal of the convention, the revision of Articles of Confederation, was quickly discarded, and the attention was given to more sweeping changes. Discussion turned instead to the two competing concepts of a new government and how it should be formed, the Virginia Plan and the New Jersey Plan. And now over to my colleague, Mr. Henderson.
Although the New Jersey Plan was quickly voted down, the debate raged through the spring and into the summer of 1787. 2 issues appeared to be sticking points: representation and slavery. Representation: should the number of legislators be equal for all, or should the large state have more representatives? Slavery: should the number of slaves in the state be used to compute its representation? The Finnish Constitution, as a bundle of compromise, it was only though give and take that a successful conclusion was achieved. The framers of the Constitution had gone far beyond reserving the Article of Confederation by conferring extensive new powers to the constitutional federal government: power to levy taxes, borrow money, establish uniform duties, and excessive tax, con money, fix weight, and measure, grant patents and copyrights, set up offices, and build post roads. The national government also had power to raise and maintain an army and navy, to regulate interest and commerce. It was given management of Indian affairs, foreign policy, and war. It could pass laws and naturalize foreign control public lands, and it could admit new states on base of absolute equality with the odd.
The interests of the large states were given an airing when Edmund Randolph presented to the convention a series of proposals written by James Madison, which came to be known as the Virginia Plan, a large state plan, or Randolph's Plan. It advanced the following features for the proposed new government: legislative. Upon population, the chief executive was to be chosen by the legislature. The judicial was to be chosen by the legislator. Now back to you, Dr. Frankenberry.
Thank you, Mr. Taco. In summation, the power to pass all necessary and proper laws for executing these clearly defined powers enabled the federal government to meet the needs at later generations and of a greatly expanded body politically. At the end of 3.5 months, 38 of 55 delegates signed the document and adjourned to the city tavern for liberations and a final dinner. Yes, they had some beer. The Constitution was conveyed to the Congress, which, in turn, decided to pass the matter along to the states for ratification. And now,
to the future!